The Return of Alfred by Herbert George Jenkins. Read by Caroline Collins. To those in many countries who have generously assumed responsibility for the authorship of Patricia Brent's Spinster, this book is dedicated by the author. Chapter 1. The Girl at the Window. All change. The station master was wary of the phrase. He'd shouted it, murmured it, purred it, and threatened with it, until he felt it the most odious combination of words the language contained. "All change, sir," he repeated irritably, as the passenger for whose benefit he had made the statement showed no sign of movement. "Strike begins at 10, he added. "But it's not 10 yet," smiled the young man, as he glanced at his wrist watch. "There won't be time to get on to Upper Saxton," was the reply. "We've had instructions to warn all passengers that trains may be left derelict at 10 o'clock. "Anyway, I think I'll chance it," was the imperturbable reply, and the fair-haired passenger with the smiling blue eyes proceeded to light a cigarette. "Well, sir, I've warned you," said the station-master, with the air of a man who wishes to clear himself of all responsibility. "You most certainly have," agreed the passenger, as he dropped the match upon the carpeted floor of the first-class compartment and put his foot upon it. The station-master had promised to be home by 9 o'clock to a stewed steak and onion supper, a dish dear to his heart, and now he had been delayed nearly an hour by this miserable business of trying to explain to congenital idiots that if they persisted in their folly they would, in all probability, be left stranded, and that it was no use threatening him with legal proceedings. In return, they had done nothing but pester him with their ridiculous questions as to what the company meant to do. Could he recommend a good hotel? Where could a motor car be obtained? He banged to the door viciously. He hated strikes. He hated trade unions. He hated railways. He hated everything connected with locomotion. It was only from sheer lack of inspiration that he did not curse the day that gave to the world George Stephenson. "Right, sir?" queried the guard, his whistle lifted towards his lips. "Right," echoed the station-master. "One passenger won't get out," he added, and he waved his hand with the air of a Pontius Pilate repudiating all responsibility for the folly of others. He was wondering what, in the natural order of things, would be the effect of half an hour's delay upon stewed steak and onions. There was a shrill whistle, a green light described an arc-like movement, and the station-master turned to escape from a fiery-faced little man with an eye like a fish and a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?